is a little bit long. I'm born in Kuwait and I'm originally from Pakistan. My parents have fixed my marriage to my cousin in Pakistan, and I not agreed to marry her. But my parents, because of society, are not allowing me to marry someone else. What should I do? And do the parents have the right to control even this in my life?
You have to become a man. You're a wimp and you don't have a spine. No one on earth can force you to marry someone you don't want. And ask me, Sheikh, how many counseling sessions have you done with cousins? Gazillion. He married his cousin. She married her cousin. It was an arranged marriage. They didn't want to marry. She loved someone else and she was forced to marry her cousin. And after the marriage, she still thinks about him. And 3-4 years down the line, he surfaced on her Facebook and they started chit-chatting, and now she doesn't want her husband. And she comes, says, I don't love my husband. What should I do? You accepted in the first place. I was forced. My father threatened to disown me. My brother threatened to put acid water. And this is a common practice, I think. Yeah, I don't know where they get acid water. I have to test every water I get before I drink it. So they said, oh, acid water, and I had to marry her. Okay, what about you? You're a man. Oh, my father said he's not gonna put my name in the inheritance, and all the lands he will give to my siblings, and he did this, he did that. And I said, okay, I work outside, I will marry my cousin, but I will marry the one I love if I'm in Emirates or in here or there. Akhi, be a man and put your foot down. Whether it's your parents, whether your mom is threatening you that I have heart attack, I will die if you don't marry. May Allah have mercy on you, my mother. Wallahi, I love you. But I'm not going to destroy my life and the life of the woman I get married just to please you and please my father. Because this is destruction. Having said that, first of all, you have to do a drill. You have to do a drill. What is a drill? Before you start saying, oh, Sheikh Asim said don't get married, look into the one you're marrying. So your cousin that they're telling you to get married to, how is she? Wallah, Sheikh, I don't want to marry her. Yes, she was Miss Karachi in 2014, and mashallah, she's now repenting in hijabi, niqabi. She memorizes the Quran by the 10 qira'at, and she memorizes the 6 books of hadith, and she is a pious woman, and she teaches in orphanages, and she is good in the community, and she is checking all the boxes. But I don't want to marry her, Sheikh. Wallah, you're stupid. I'm ready. Just show me where is your uncle's house. I'll go. Someone like this you cannot miss. Don't be stupid just because your parents are forcing you to marry your cousin. If she checks all the boxes, where will you find someone like that? Likewise, look at your cousin if he's a man. Oh, Sheikh, he's mashallah hafiz, he's well respected, he's very kind to his sisters and to his mother, he's very fair, he has a good job, he's an engineer, he's building his own house, he has a lot of work in the community, and he's handsome, he's athlete, he does marathon every 2 years, and he plays so many sports. He's excellent. So, but Sheikh, I don't want to be forced to get married. You're stupid. He should not look at one like you, you ugly pig. With all due respect, I'm not talking to you, sisters. Don't get me wrong. I'm just generically speaking. So, if the one proposed checks all the boxes, go for it. Chance comes once in a lifetime. Wasting it just because of your arrogance, because of your defiance, but just because of this or that is not a smart thing to do. But you have to weigh the pros and cons, and Allah knows best.